Once upon a quiet night, when the moon was smiling softly and the crickets hummed their sleepy tune, something strange began to happen. The stars, one by one, started to fade. Their twinkles dimmed until the sky looked gray and tired. High above, the moon sighed. "Oh dear, the stars are forgetting how to shine." Down below, in a cozy little room with curtains shaped like clouds, a girl named Alya slept beside her window. Her favorite lantern glowed gently on the sill until suddenly it flickered and went out. Alya blinked awake. "That's odd," she whispered. "My lantern never goes out." Just then, a silvery bird fluttered to her window. Its feathers shimmered like moonlight. "Hello, little dreamer," it chirped kindly. "I am the messenger of the moon. The stars are losing their sparkle, and your lantern remembers their light." Alya gasped softly. "My lantern remembers the stars?" "Yes," said the bird, "but it needs your help to glow again. Will you come?" Before she could think twice, Alya nodded. The bird spread its wings, and in a swirl of silver sparkles, they lifted into the night sky. They flew over forests that whispered in their sleep, over rivers that glimmered like ribbons, and over mountains dusted with snow. The air was cool and soft. "Where are we going?" asked Alya. "To the Garden of Forgotten Stars," said the bird. "It's where sleepy dreams rest until someone remembers them." Alya held her lantern close as they soared through the clouds. Soon she saw glowing islands floating in the sky, some bright, some dim. "Those are the Isles of Memory," said the messenger. "Each one holds a moment of kindness that made a star shine long ago." On one island, Alya saw a child sharing bread with a friend. On another, two sisters laughed under one umbrella. But some islands were pale and quiet. Alya raised her lantern. A soft golden light bloomed, brushing one dim island with warmth. Suddenly, the island brightened and laughter drifted through the air. "You did it," chirped the bird. "You helped it remember." Alya smiled. "Then let's help them all." They flew from island to island until the whole sky shimmered again. Finally, they reached a shining gate wrapped in vines of starlight. Beyond it lay a garden full of silver trees and glowing flowers that hummed like lullabies. At the garden's heart stood a tall woman with hair like moonlight, gently planting tiny lights into the soil. "Welcome, little lantern bearer," she said kindly. "You've come far." Alya bowed shyly. "The stars were fading. I wanted to help." The woman nodded. "You already have. But to wake them fully, you must find the three lights: memory, courage, and love. They live inside you." She touched Alya's lantern, and three small lights floated out, blue, gold, and pink, before sinking back into Alya's heart. In the next blink, Alya stood in her home again. Her mother was lighting a lantern. "Do you remember why we do this?" her mother asked. Alya smiled. "So the world never forgets kindness." The blue light glowed inside her lantern. Then she found herself standing in a windy field. The breeze whispered, "Keep going, little dreamer." Alya held her lantern high. "Even small steps are brave." The golden light shimmered brighter. Finally, she stood by a calm river, its surface shining like stars. Reflections of her loved ones smiled at her. "Love always finds you," their voices whispered. The pink light glowed warmly, and all three colors joined together in her lantern. Suddenly, Alya was back in the garden. The woman smiled. "Now, let them shine." Alya lifted her lantern high, and its light spread across the sky. The silver tree shimmered, and thousands of tiny blossoms floated upward, becoming stars once more. "They're waking up," cried Alya. "Yes," said the woman softly, "because you remembered what matters most." The messenger fluttered close. "It's time to go home, little one." Alya looked up at the glowing stars. "Will I see this place again?" "Every time you light your lantern," said the bird, "you'll carry a piece of this garden in your heart." When Alya awoke, morning sunlight filled her room. Her lantern still glowed faintly beside her bed, warm and peaceful. She looked out the window and saw faint stars still twinkling in the bright blue sky. "I'll keep dreaming," she whispered, "for all of us." And far above, the stars whispered back, "We remember."